Okay, so in this next video, I want to take a look at working with font. And what we can find is that there's so many different fonts that are available, and font type tells a story in and of itself, and it's a major component of design, print and web design. So we're focusing in on our web design project, and I want to show you some places you can go to get fonts. Well, first of all, we'll talk about web fonts in a little bit, but let's just say that I wanted a font for my header. Okay, so I could come on in, and a place that I really like to go is dafont.com. Okay, that's a really great site. Another really great site is www.1001freefonts.com. Okay, that's another really great site. Okay, all right, so there we have it. We can get typewriter fonts and all different kinds of things that we might want to work with. So I'm just going to hit calligraphy, and I am going to come on in and take a look. Hold on for 1 minute. Okay, so I can download fonts from here. Now, I actually really like the brush font. I've always loved the brush fonts. But what we always want to do is we want to make sure that what we're using it for, a lot of times we pay for font, so we want to always make sure that we can use it. So a lot of these ones, so this one right here is free for personal use. So we could click on that. It says the font is author's property. Okay. So there we have it. So it's a free font to use. And again, I love what they say. When in doubt, always contact the designer. All right. So I'm going to download this one. It's called InScripts. I hit download. There it is. Verbena. It comes in as a Verbena, right? I'm looking at that. I'm sorry. InScript. I'm losing it. All right. So Verbena. All right. So now there's another really cool font that I know of, and it's of yarn. So let's say the site that I'm building is going to have to do with crocheting. So this is a really cool font, a ripping yarn, free for personal use. So I'm going to hit download, and I have these two fonts. Now, how do I go about installing these fonts? This is what I do. It's a zip file, so I double click to open it, and it opens up, and then I come on in and I see that it's a .ttf file. So I double click to open that up, and then I just hit install font. Okay, then this one comes with two files, so I'm going to open up both files, and I'm going to hit install font. Okay, all right, so the next one that I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Verbena, and again, same thing. Now this one's an OTF font, so we're going to find that some of them will be a little bit different. I want to unzip this. I think probably already, oh, there we go. It already was unzipped. Okay. Sometimes it comes in a folder, sometimes it doesn't. So again, for this one, I'm just going to hit install font. All right. And there we have it. Okay. So now we come on back to our Photoshop project, and I'm going to come on in. I'm going to actually focus on I'm going to add some type to this logo right here. And I'm going to grab my T for type. And what I can see is because I have this shape selected, it's looking like it's coming inside of this shape. So I'm going to write along the edge, and then I can move it. So I'm going to click right in here, and I have my yarn one selected. Now, so let's see, we can go in and we can choose our font. So I have a ripping yarn. But maybe I want that one that I just put in, was it Verdena? All right, so I can come on down and say ABC order. Now you could also just start typing it and it will show up. TUV. I'm going to just come on in, so check this out. So, all right, so there we have it, Verdena. Okay, so I'm going to come on in, I'm going to put the word. And I kind of like it better than the yarn word. So now, right now, that's not really where I want it to be, but it's on the edge. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click this, and I can, oops, once I click and I get this bounding box, right, I get these little corner guys, I can flip them. Now, if I want to keep the relationship between the width and the height, I can hold down Shift and pull from the edge and pull this guy on in. And maybe I want to distort it a little bit so things work just a little bit better. All right, so there we have it. Now let's say that I want to resize this guy. How do I go about doing that? I'm going to apply the transformation. Again, I would grab my T for tight, and I could click and triple click to get them. I can see it's all on that shape now. And I love this too, right? I can see the shape that they're on. And maybe I want to say, let's go a little bit bigger. I'm going to go to 48, see what 48 looks like. All right, I'm liking that. All right, I'm going to move this down. Oops. So I can, my up and down arrow, making it bigger, making it smaller. I'm going to click onto that. Move this on down. All right, now my next little thing that I'm going to do is create a little logo for this, maybe a little barn of yarn, little yarn or something of the sorts. Okay, so there we have it. We just looked at how we go about installing a font, finding a font and installing and working with a new font for our projects on the web. Thanks so much.